السلام عليكم جميعا، كل عام وانتم بخير ومبارك عليكم الشهر أعاده الله علينا وعليكم بالخير. Good morning everyone and thank you for joining us this morning on OAB's Online Learning Hub, the first interactive learning platform in Oman. My name is Ayman Shahi and I am Head of Learning and Development at Oman Arab Bank. Over the next months or so, we will be running a series of online workshops that are focused in innovation, personal development and career success. For more information about the workshops and to find out how you can register, please follow us on our social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Today, we are delighted to be joined by Mr. Seddik Abdel Meguid, the Managing Director and the Managing Partner of Pentapyramid for Leadership Development and Building Capacity based in UAE, formerly the CHRO for Americana Group Restaurants Division, who will talk about the right mindset for job hunt. This is an interactive session. Therefore, if you have any question during the presentation, please your questions into the chat window and they will be read out loud and addressed by our speaker. If you would like to join the discussion at the end of presentation, please raise your virtual hand and we will call on you, or you can send a chat message to the group, everyone, and the moderator will read the question out loud. Siddiq, over to you.
Thank you, Ayman. Assalamu alaikum jami'an, and thank you, Ayman, for your kind introduction, and Ramadan Kareem to all of you. Mubarak alaikum al-shahr ya Rabb. First, let me start by thanking Oman Arab Bank for creating this Learning Hub initiatives and availing the time for me to be here with you today. Second, I really hope all of you are managing well. You and your family are managing well and keeping well during this uncertain and unsettling time for all of us. Pentapyramid is a leadership development and building capacity consulting firm, and we will be sharing with you 3 webinars on these platforms. The first one is today about the right mindset for job hunt and navigation and career navigation success. The second one is going to be on the 20th of May, and it's going to be about your personal branding. And the third one will be on 1st of June, inshallah. And it's about being ready for the new normal work life. Today agenda, during the coming 45 minutes or so, we'll discuss 3 points. One is, what are the factors to consider for job hunts and career navigation success? 2 is the importance of your mindset and what are the measures thoughts creating and affecting your mindset when you search for a job or for career navigation. We will also discuss why some job seekers find job faster than others. And the third point is the paradoxical expectations between the employers and employees. In another term, the relationship between our desires and our responsibility in the workplace. And then we'll conclude by a Q&A if there is any questions to be answered. Okay, let's start by gathering some insights here. I'm going to ask a question and your answer would be on the chat box like A, B, C, or D. So the first question here is, when you think about your future world of work, how do you feel? You have 4 choices here. One is A, I'm excited. I see a world of possibilities. B is, I am confident. I know that I have a successful career. C is, I'm worried about what the future holds for me. And D is, I'm not interested. I tend not to think about it and not to think too far ahead. So I will give you like 10 seconds here to put your, in the chat box. You can put it for all panelists and participants. You have 10 seconds, sorry. Okay. I see some C's here, B. Lots of A, which is good. A, C, lots of C as well. That's normal. Yeah. Majority, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I see lots of actually A and C, actually A's and C's. But anyway, let me share with you also what is other people are answering when we ask such question, especially during those times of crisis. 31% said A. I'm excited. I see a world full of possibilities. 22% said, I'm confident. I know that I have a successful career. 29% said, I'm worried about what the future holds for me. And 18% said, I'm not interested. I tend not to think too far ahead. So it's a very individualized feelings, actually. If you ask this question every day now, this percentage would change. So it is very important before talking about the mindset to understand what is happening right now. So if we look at what is happening right now, we will realize the spillover effect of the health and economic crisis will definitely impact the supply and demand in the workplace and in the employment market. And accordingly, it will have an impact on many people, careers, and what they do for a living. We cannot discuss now the right mindset for job hunts and career navigation without understanding the dynamics of this economy and health crisis. I'm summarizing here in one slide most of the 4 dynamics of this health and economic crisis. The crisis actually entails 2 folds or 2 factors. One is economy, and the second one is health. Okay, so let's see the dynamics here. If the focus is more on economy at the expense of health, okay, so it's going to be like high economy, low health. This is one dynamic. The second dynamic is if the focus is on health at the expense of economy, so it's going to be like high health and low economy. This is another dynamic. If we neglect both of them and we act like nothing is happening, this is going to be low economy, low health. And if you consider both of them, or trying to strike a balance at least between economy and health, this is a balanced versatility. So let's see the dynamics here. Lots of contradictions. Economy and business are built on integration, interaction, connectivity, while Corona dictates what? Corona dictates social distance and separation. If you focus on economy, people may die from infection because you're neglecting health. And if you focus only on health, people may die from hunger. So focusing on economy, we can make money and lose health. And here we can be safer but poorer. And if we neglect both, this is living in denial actually. And we're going to have a paralyzed environment or active inertia. Active inertia means no actions, too many talks happening, and this will lead to total collapse in economy and health. So what everybody means individuals, companies, organizations, countries, government now, what they are trying to do is to strike a balance between economy and health. And because it's very paradoxical now, what we will have to do is, one is we have to learn how to live with coronavirus for a while until we get this vaccine. 2 is we need to embrace uncertainty. We need to differentiate also between what mistake we can do, what mistake we can afford to do and what mistake we cannot afford to do, because definitely we may have some mistakes during this uncertain time. And also we need to understand reciprocity. What goes around comes around, because you need to help people around you right now, and this will come back to you one day. And also try to identify the opportunities within risk. So this is in a nutshell the 4 dynamics taking place right now, and definitely it is affecting also the workplace. Any crisis, our understanding to any crisis is before, not now, was described as one of these letters actually. Either it goes down and stabilize, or this is the letter L, or it goes down, stay a little bit down, and then goes up again as recovery. Or the best crisis you come across is a V crisis, which it goes straight down and then straight up like a letter V. In the beginning of this crisis, economists and scientists were viewing this crisis as a letter U. Now, there are lots of talks about a letter W, actually, where you can go down and then you have recovery and you head down again and then you have recovery. I hope we're not going to reach to this W letter, but this is what is happening right now and it's changing every day. So this is in a nutshell what is going on around the corona virus paradoxical crisis. Now, anyways, in view of what is happening, whether you are left, whether you have left your most recent job and you're looking for the next opportunity that suits you, or you are thinking of shifting from your current job for a reason or another, you need to start by understanding all the factors impacting your career and your job hunt and career navigation. So lots of factors affecting your career navigation right now. In order to explore that, or before we explore that, let's differentiate first between what is a job and what is a career. As you know, a job is an activity performed against payment. So you can pay for your house, your food, things like that. And a job is a subset of career. While career, on the other hand, is the progress and actions taken by a person throughout a lifetime, and often composed of series of work accomplished over a long period of time. Jobs end by resignation or termination, and career ends by retirement. Okay. So talking about job and career, we sometimes hear things like this: follow your passion. Or something like, if I am in your shoe or if I am in your place, I would use this talent you have as my profession and I make money out of it. Or you hear someone successful saying, I have achieved my vocational fulfillment. Or sometimes someone asks, what is your higher purpose or what is your career mission? These are 4 career navigation dynamics that we really need to understand, especially now, more than any time before, due to the uncertainty, of course, we have in career and job around the world right now. So let's see. In order to understand that, I would like to share with you a Japanese concept called Ikigai. Ikigai is addressing all those dynamics, actually. Ikigai is a word, consists of 2 parts. One is Iki, which means to live, and Gai means reason. So it means reason for living. Okay, so what is this Ikigai? Based on Ikigai concept, we can divide the work we do as 4 types of work. One is what we love to do. I want you, when I say any of those circles, to reflect on yourself. When I say what we love to do or what I love to do, I want you to reflect on yourself. What is really, you really love to do? So the first one is what we love to do. The second one is what we're good at. The third one is what we can get paid for. And the fourth one is what the world needs. So in your mind, if you can define this, you know, what is it you really love to do, what is it you're good at, and what is it you can get paid for, and what is it the world needs. So in order for us to understand those career navigation dynamics, which is the personal passion, professional talents, vocational fulfillment, higher purpose, or career mission, you need really to understand these 4 dimensions. If what you love to do is what you are good at, this is your personal passion. And if what you're good at is what you can get paid for, this is your professional talent. And if what you can get paid for is what the world or others need, this is your vocational fulfillment. And if what the world needs is what you love to do. This is your higher purpose or your career mission. So again, the 4 are having some dynamics here. What I love to do, what I'm good at, what I can get paid for, and what the world needs. Again, let me ask you a question. Look at the 4 circles here, or 4 types of work, and let me know which one is the most critical or crucial for your career navigation success, or in another term, for your progressive career. If you'd like to have a progressive career throughout your life, what is the most critical one? Again, on the chat box, I want you to write A, B, C, or D. And I'll give you like 10 seconds to do that. Okay, thank you so much for your participation. I see variation here. I see like A, lots of A's. Yeah, I like that. Someone said A and D. Okay. Yeah, lots of participation here. Thank you. I need also to address those who said C, D, but majority is A. I can understand the variation now because each and every single person now in his career moment, he has different circumstances whatsoever, you know. So for one person, it's going to be like C now, and for one person, it's going to be like A now. But we need to differentiate between things. I'm talking about career. I'm not talking about a job you take for a payment or a job you take for a salary. This is definitely needed. And I'm talking about which one is crucial for your career progression. If you take, for those who said, for example, C, what I can get paid for, which is very realistic, huh? It's important. But is it the crucial, critical points for your career progression? We cannot take each and every one in isolation of another. That's why I like those who said A and B, C and D, each and every one based on his situation, made his own combinations that we mentioned here, if you remember. We've got some answers like this, and we've got some answers like A, B, C, and D. Okay, let's discuss this, because A actually is, all are important. I'm not saying one is not important, all are important. But the most critical one is A, because this is the crucial and for any career foundation. And I'll prove this in a minute. There is a psychological theory by Harrison Assessment saying when you enjoy doing something, you will tend to repeat it again and again and again. And when you repeat it again, most probably, you're going to improve it, and you're going to learn new skills to improve it. And when you improve it, you will receive a positive feedback, whether appreciation, reward, recognition, a positive feedback. When you receive a positive feedback, you will enjoy it more, and so on. And this is a very positive loop. You enjoy something, you repeat and improve. When you improve, you receive a positive feedback, and then you improve, you enjoy again and improve again, and so on. So it's like a very positive loop that makes your career really progressive if you do something you really enjoy. And also, it works the other way around. And you can reflect on what I'm saying. Yani, think of something you really enjoy and see whether you really tend to repeat it or not, and you tend to improve it or not, especially when you receive a very positive feedback about it. Next time you're going to do it much better because you need to improve it further. Also, it works the other way down, way around. So if you don't enjoy something, you will tend to avoid it. And when you avoid it, you will fail to learn or to improve it. If you fail to improve it, definitely you're going to receive a negative feedback. And when we receive negative feedback, what happens? We don't enjoy what we're doing. So again, same loop, but on the other direction. As per Harrison International Assessments, people who enjoy at least 75% of work or of their work are 4 times more likely to succeed. So if we are talking about progressive career, we need to focus on what you love right now. Okay, we're in very tough time. Maybe someone would say, sometimes we don't have the choice, we don't have the luxury to get the job we would love to do. And here comes the power of your mindset on what you can do now and what you can do next. Okay, there is a quote in Arabic says, حب ما تعمل إلى أن تعمل ما تحب. In a nutshell, يعني, it means do what you love now till you do what you, in English, it's love what you do now till you do what you love later. So there is no shortcut actually, you know, there is no silver bullet for this. It's based on the equation of want minus have equal a problem. And this equation also is applicable on your career navigation. So if you want job and career and you don't have the right mindset, the result is no right job and no right career. So mindset is crucial here. Your mindset is to make or break the success of your job hunt. Okay. Albert Einstein once said, there are only 2 ways to live. You can live as if nothing is miracle, or you can live as if everything is. Einstein, of course, is talking about the power of your mindset. So let's talk about mindset. Here is my question for you. How would you describe your mindset? It's an important question because this leads to the success of your career. This leads to the success of finding the right job or any job even, your mindset, especially in tough times like this. There is a Stanford University psychologist, her name is Carol Dweck. She says there are 2 types of mindset, a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. If you have a fixed mindset, you believe that circumstances like now or like what is happening right now create success or create failure, and this will impact your progress in your career. And if you're stuck in a fixed mindset, you're holding yourself back. And when you have a growth mindset, you believe you have the power to change your circumstances by seeking opportunities within the crisis, by seeking opportunities within the risk itself, to grow and get better day after day. So this is in a nutshell the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. One is referring to the circumstances and the other one is changing the circumstances. So find the right job, start with your belief actually. So think about it. Your belief activates the level of potential you will access, how many doors you're going to open. And your level of potential dictates your action. And your action inspires your results. In the end, it starts with your belief. And that will make your mind works either for you or against you. So I will share with you 7 major thoughts forming and affecting your mindset, especially in job hunts and in your career navigation. Those are the thoughts related to career hunts and job navigation. The first one is your confidence. And this is thought number 1. If you yourself do not believe in yourself, how can you convince a potential employer who is totally stranger to you to hire you for a job? So confidence means that you know what skills and capabilities you have and what you're good at. It's a type of self-assurance and power, because a person who is confident has the power to get things done. Thought number 2 is a paradoxical thought, actually. It is about how you manage your self-esteem and your self-improvement. And it has 2 folds here. One is your self-acceptance, and the second one is your self-improvement. So if you are very much accepting yourself, I'm okay the way I am, I don't need to improve myself, okay? And meantime, you're not improving yourself at all. So you might be perceived as arrogant and defensive. And if you're too much improving yourself, but at the same time, you don't have self-acceptance. Like, I'm always improving myself, but I am not good enough and I will never be. So I always attend seminars, conferences, training, education, certification, accreditation, and I always improve myself. However, I lack self-acceptance. I don't accept myself. This will make you a self-critical person. And the problem, if you don't do any, if you don't accept yourself and you don't also improve yourself. So you're going to have something called internal contradiction. Like, I don't need to improve myself and I'm not good enough to advance in my career. So this is what we call internal contradiction. What you need to do is you have to do both, actually. You improve yourself and you accept yourself no matter what. So, and this is what we call healthy self-esteem. I accept myself, yet I will keep learning and improving myself. And this is what we call balanced versatility as per Harrison Assessments International as well. Now, this is thought number 2. Thought number 3 is the scarcity. Most job hunters comes from the mindset of scarcity, either because they have previous experience in the past, or because negative experience, I mean, or because they came across negative experience of others. When you believe that jobs are limited, a single offer can seem like a miracle, and you may be panicked. So even if there is scarcity, especially nowadays, in jobs, don't let the scarcity mindset occupy your thinking, because it will negatively impact your chances for the right job. And it will definitely impact how many doors can be opened for you. Thought number 4 is being rejected. Coming across failure as being rejected for a job can slow down the progress of welcoming positivity into your life, actually. To tackle this challenge, you must understand that failure is part of life. Even the most successful people or individuals have to face failure from time to time. So stop beating yourself over it, and do not mentally tear yourself apart, imagining all the reasons why the employers did not hire you, and take it as a learning opportunity or a stepping stone. You may also take interview rejection as an opportunity to learn reasons why you have been rejected by the employer. If you have the opportunity to ask the employer why they have rejected your profile, explaining that you wish to take this feedback into consideration in order to improve and develop yourself further. And sometimes you will be surprised to know that the rejection reason is not because of your profile, and it could be due to any internal reason in the company. So this will ease at least your mind further. Thought number 5 is work experience. Too many job hunters buy into the belief that their career potential is limited to the experiences written on their CV. While your past may qualify you for a certain positions, many employers are looking for achievers' characteristics. Those employers will be more likely to hire you despite the lack of relevant experiences. If they believe you are motivated enough, resourceful enough, and energetic enough. Thought number 6, love it or hate it, networking is something you have to master. The art of networking is not measured by how quickly you can secure employment. It is measured by the authentic connections you create with potential future employers, or with referrals, or with any business community, for example. Thought number 7, again, the negative thoughts. You need to start questioning your negative thoughts, actually. One of the main reasons you're stuck, anyone stuck in career, is you allow negative thoughts to cross your mind. Like, it's difficult to find a job nowadays. I don't think I will find the right job for me. These kind of thoughts you must ban from your brain. So have faith in your training and education and expect good things in life. Don't be discouraged by the lack of progress, and understand that the seeds of efforts you are planting today will grow and make huge impact sooner or later. Okay. Having said that, with this kind of thoughts, we're talking about rejection, experience, scarcity. Why do some job seekers find jobs faster than others? Why do you think some job seekers find job faster than others? I can take, like, if you would like to write any comments here, you know, in one word even. Why do some job seekers find jobs faster than others? If in one word you can write in the chat box just one word as a reason of why do some job seekers find job faster than others. And let's see. Market yourself, motivation. Here I'm reading the answers I'm getting. Growth mindset. Okay. Ali said, market yourself. Jawhar said, motivation. Bilal, growth mindset. Adil Iskandar said, well-written CVs, passion. Nawaf. Suraya said, passionate. Sarah said, well-networked. Sally said, they believe that they can, and they search with the right mindset. Muhammad said, experience, good relationship. Fatma, Hina said, planned future. Sukaina said, confidence and courage. Majid, network. Bakir, networking and marketing. Albara, motivation. Suhair did search effort. And thank you so much for your participation. Okay, this is all great answers. Let's put it this way. If we have, or imagine that there are twins, both have the same brain and the same natural talents. Both were given a week, 1 week, to see who will come up with as many jobs leads for employment as possible. 1 week for the twins. They have the same talents, they have the same natural talents, they have the same skills, and they have been asked to come up with as many job leads for employment as possible. The first one, during that week, one of them spent a week alone in his room, searching the net and social media, making phone calls to all possible contacts that may help him in his search for job. While the other one, he met 10 people who are working in the same field, asking them, what do I need to have in order to be considered for a job in this field? He showed his CV for 5 people and asked them about their impressions about it and how to improve his CV. He volunteered 2 hours a day for 5 days to help others and network with other people. And he also joined 2 LinkedIn groups and started to engage with them he contacted one company that offers free employment consulting, and he attended a couple of free webinars relevant to the job he is looking for. It is the same typical week for both of them. Think about it, who will be further ahead in the job search and have more actionable informations that would open doors for him? Definitely the second one. The last point I would like to share with you here is a set of expectations, actually. Some expectations from the side of employer and some other expectations from the side of employees. And we can call it differently. We can say our desires versus our responsibilities as well. Okay, so what desires we have versus what is expected from us to do, or what are the responsibilities expected from us by the employer. Let's take one by one here. If you desire to have work opportunity and to learn new skills to increase your ability and this is your desires, you know. So what do you expect the employer would expect from you? What do you think the employer would expect from you? If your desire is new skills, to have new skills to increase your ability, definitely there is some responsibilities associated with that. So you have to be eager and excited towards your own goals, and you must have the tendency to develop or improve yourself. If you don't do this, your desires won't be fulfilled. So again, have or wants minus have equal problem. This is what you want, this is what you have to do. All right, so the second one, if your desire is to have work opportunities to expand your career or you expand your responsibility, you need to have greater responsibilities, for example. You must be willing to attempt difficult tasks or bold goals. If you don't have the willing to attempt difficult tasks, then think about your desires if you would like to expand your career. Third one, if you want appreciation and recognition in your workplace, you must express positive feelings and affinity towards others as well. If you don't express positive feelings and affinity towards others, even if you're a great performer, you won't receive appreciation and recognition. The next one. If you want your opinion to be valued, guess what? What is it you need to do? You need to collaborate with others, especially when making decisions. It's not a matter of just saying your opinion. If you need your opinions to be valued, you need to collaborate with others when making decisions. And also, you take the responsibility of those decisions. If you have the desire to earn greater compensation and benefits, you must have the drive to achieve, including taking initiatives, wanting and accepting challenges, and being enthusiastic about your own goals. If you want autonomy or freedom or independence from authority, then you must comprehend what is necessary to be accomplished and proceed on your own while following the right rules, regulations, and procedures. You cannot just like autonomy without being well informed about what you do and what are the rules, procedures, regulations that you have to follow, even without any supervision. If you have the desire for directing and guiding others or leading people, you must have the willingness to accept decision-making responsibilities. You cannot just like leading others without accepting the responsibilities of your decision-making. If you want work-life balance, you need to be comfortable working under tight deadlines and busy schedule. And also you need to understand how to manage your stress in order to have a work-life balance. So as you see here, there are some desires we have, but each and every single desire comes with responsibility. There are some expectations we have from the employer, but each and every single expectation we have from the employer also requires that you go the extra mile, or you have to have some certain set of frame of thinking in order to gain or to achieve or to fulfill your desires. I think this is my last point here, and that's why I would like to ask you for two things actually. One is to start reflecting on the 7 thoughts shared with you, and before that even you need to reflect on the 4 types of work: what you love to do, what you have to do, what you get paid for, what the world wants, the 4 circles of ikigai. Reflect and prepare your ikigai for yourself. Start reflect on the 7 thoughts shared with you today, and you need to be clear about your ikigai. The second one is next webinar on the 20th of May. Come prepared with your CV to see how it can further improve during the personal branding webinar that will be conducted by Sally Shaheen. And finally, I would like to end with a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson, who said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared with what lies within us." Thank you. So if there is any questions.
Thank you, Siddiq, for the insightful presentation. If there is any question, please raise your virtual hand and we will call on you. Or you can send a chat message to the group, everyone, and we will read it out and present it to Siddiq.
You're welcome, Bilal. Jawhar, you're welcome. Thank you. Sukaina, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Fatma, you're welcome. Isa, thank you. Hena, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Bakir. Mashal, Khalid, Ali. Really appreciate your participation. Thank you so much. Salim, Ahmed, Ibtisam, Atika, Majid, Sarah. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So don't forget, thanks a million. Thank you. You're welcome, Sally. So next session is on, for Pentapyramid, is on the 20th. It's about your personal branding. Please share the link with as much as you wish. It's a crucial and important actually topic will take place during or throughout 45 minutes as well on the 20th of May by Sally. So keep tuned.
Thank you all for joining us today, and hope you all enjoyed today's session. Our next session will be held tomorrow at 11 a.m. Once again, please visit our Oman Arab Bank social media pages for more information. Have a good day. Thank you, Siddiq.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.